dirty couch is blowing up now.
No, they rocking with it for real, man. They rocking with it.
I think we on the something. Yeah, what's the next move? What we need to do?
No, this is what we're gonna keep doing. Though. We're gonna keep promoting the rappers, man. You know, we got rappers trying to get up out the city. This is what we're gonna do though. We're gonna change. We're gonna try to get some promoters, some club promoters. Let's start talking to some club owners. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna start doing it like that, man. Get some.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, I think that's putting ourselves in the box. Like, no, let's talk to more politicians. Let's talk to preachers. Let's talk to, like, all these entrepreneurs in Augusta. Man,
oh, them episodes be boring. Them episodes be really boring, though. Look, if you look at the views go down on them type of episodes. Look at them politicians. Every time we put a politician on there, the views be low. Let's get the views high. Let's talk about the fights. Let's talk about all these killings in the city.
Like, so we doing it for the views now? Like, I thought we was doing it for the community. Like, bro, like, you tripping, man. What do we need to do, Neal?
I think you might be right.
Dang, right. So who up next?
COS. Matos.
Another episode of On the Dirty Couch, man. Faheem on the camera. We have another special guest, man. Superstar celebrity from right here, from the city of Augusta, Georgia, man. Went to Augusta State University, graduated from Augusta State University, and he went to my alma mater. No, you didn't.
No,
you didn't. I'm sorry.
It's all good, but I can't let you have it. Went to the alma mater, the best homecoming in the city, Glen Hill.
It's definitely not, and it's all right that time.
November 3rd, come see us on the hill.
September 15th.
It's always a movie. It's always a movie. But no,
we got Chavis Lawrence on the Dirty Couch, man. Mr. Augusta Native, man.
Yeah, it's all love everywhere. It's all love. But like, you've been trying to get me here for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Trying to get me here for a long time. 6, 7, 8, 9 months. And it's never been a side I always got with you, hey bro, I'm trying, I can't make it, but I'm finally here on this couch and I'm proud to be here. You're doing big things, my guy.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Shay. Appreciate it, man. That mean a lot. Now this is Mr. Augusta Native, man. If y'all not familiar with him, he has a clothing line, a beautiful brand, man. He has a female line as well, female and male line.
It's universal. AugustaNative.com. Hopefully y'all know how to spell Augusta. Native, nativ.com. Go to the website. It's open 24 hours a day. I think it's up to like 80 something pieces right now.
Dang.
I actually got to downsize it a little bit because there's a bunch of new designs and whatnot coming for the winter. And it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. She's about 3 years old now. It's a lot of people that still don't know about it. See it like, what's that? But that's all good because it's here. It ain't going nowhere. It's something that I plan on, passing down. So it's legacy building. Something for us. We've always had the same pride as in Atlanta or Miami or LA or Detroit, but we just never had a way to say it. But we're here now. So AugustaNative.com, check in.
Augusta Native, man. Just like I said, it's a beautiful line. We definitely want to support Chavis on this. Now, tell us how you kind of got started.
Long story short, shout out to my big boy Skirb, guy out of Detroit. Joe's Coney Island. A few people that may be watching this know Skirb because he was here, always been from Detroit. He moved back and he was like, bro, I need you to invest in this line with me. Like I said, I was like, invest in what? So he was like, I'm telling you, this is what I'm doing, boom, boom, boom. But he couldn't really formally show me a business plan, but wanted me to send him money. And that was just, I wouldn't, much as I love him, it's like, it's like me helping fund somebody else's dream in the blind. You know what I mean? Business-wise, that don't make business sense. The personal relationship is there, but it just didn't make business sense. So 5, 6, 7 years later, I started seeing the line kind of pop up randomly, social media, whatever. I Googled it, boom, it's there, website jumping. Seen a couple Facebook interviews of different fashion magazines, whatever, and I hit him and I'm like, bro, you doing anything with that? He said, I tried to tell you. I'm like, you did try to tell me, but, business just didn't make sense at the time. I said, I'm going to come up and check you out. He said, you should ride your brand down there. If I've already bumped my head and went through the bumps and bruises business-wise, it's already there. So I took a flight, went up there for his birthday, really checked it out. Detroit is booming with African-American guys that have their own clothing line, own stores, everything. And like I just saw that motivation, peeped a lot of them, got a lot of contacts, did a lot of background networking, saw what they were doing, how they were moving, and I just came down here and put it in our market, per se. You know what I'm saying? It still needed an Augusta spin on it, an Augusta finesse, because things that work other places don't work here.
It's real.
Like, honestly, the same garments I have here that we're doing $25 or whatever dollars for, he's selling them joints for $45 in Detroit, and they killing them. They eating them here. They eating them there faster than they are here. But it's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta finesse it for your market. You know what I'm saying? But it's still growing. It's doing its thing. I'm proud of it. Number of rave reviews. Customer service is A1. We We don't cut no shorts. We deliver it come to your front door. You can pick it up at one of the local boutiques. Like, you know, it's a beautiful thing. Tags in the neckline.
I was just about to ask
tags
you
in the neckline. You won't see a jersey tag. You won't see a gilded tag.
How did you make that
Augusta Native in that neckline. And like I said, I did research.
I bought my first hoodie from Chavis, right? And you know, when you buy something from somebody in Augusta, you always see like a this man had the Augusta Native tag in it. How did you get that? What is that?
Stamped in the back. It's an investment.
You got a plug somewhere.
It's an investment. It's an investment. That's really all it is. It's just investing in yourself. But it's not doable. Because at the same time, a lot of people don't think the same polo don't make cotton. A coup don't make cotton. The cotton people make cotton. It's the same cotton. You know what I'm saying? It's just that people brand it different ways, and really that's all it is. And once you realize that and are willing to invest in it, because honestly, I had 10 bands in Augusta Native before I saw $1, and that's just real. You know what I'm saying? It's a long term, and I didn't do it because I was thinking it's gonna be a quick flip. Nah, that's something 10, 15 years down the line that I want to blow it up into a store. I want to put it in the mall in Manhattan. In fact, I'm talking to DTLR right now. And a couple other, you know what I'm saying, corporate venues, trying to make things happen, man.
Now that tag just made it that much more authentic, man.
Made it real.
I swear. What made you even want to think? Because a lot of people don't even think about putting the tag. Because you don't see the tag.
People that know me as a person, I don't do anything halfway. You know what I mean? So if I can't go live with it, if I can't go 1,000%, like I can't do it. That's in friendships. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Like, and that's why my circle is a dot. It ain't even a circle. You know what I'm saying? Because that loyalty is you can't buy it. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy it.
That's real. Now, what do you and Justin DeLoach have any issues or something like that?
I don't know where that came from. Hell, no, that's the homie. Justin, do we have issues? I'm just saying. How much we need to put on it? We can make something happen. Nah, that's little bro, man. That's little bro. Like, we came together to intermingle our brands, you know what I'm saying? Basically to push each other's brand, and it turned into like little brother. Like that's the little homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ride around in one of my cars right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's mad love. Like, we be with each other's kids and whatnot. Like, it's grown beyond a business or a partnership. You know what I'm saying? There's still a little part of it that's business, and that's just business is business. But it's grown beyond it. Like, I'm there for dude. Justin called me at 11 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, had 11 p.m., 12 p.m., you know what I mean, and needed my ear. And I left the crib in my boxes, you know what I mean? And again, that's that loyalty, that's that dot I was talking about.
That's real.
And that's what you do for people that, you know what I mean, that are good people that are there for you, that need you, and when you need them, hopefully they return the favor.
That's real. Now, explain that sponsorship. Is DeLoach sponsored by Augusta Native, or how does that work? Because I know you said it's a partnership.
He's somewhat sponsored. Honestly, again, that loyalty thing, I do things with Justin, he don't know I do. You know what I mean? And some of that comes from the brand. You know what I mean? So it's just it came together because it came together as, okay, boom. He's taking off, the brand's taking off, and actually Jonathan is the one who put that together. I think Justin started it saying, hey, I seen this brand, I like it, can you put me in contact with that guy? We met each other. I didn't even know this kid. I didn't know his record. I didn't know his accolades. I didn't know all the things he did, and the Junior Olympics and silver gloves, gold. I didn't know anything. I just honestly, I felt the spirit. You know what I mean? We were in the same room. He felt like a good kid. It sounded like a good idea. I'm like, let's go. And before you know it, we just realized a lot of the interests we had. Even though I'm several years his senior, we have a lot of the same interests, and he just gravitated toward me, I guess, because he saw how disciplined I was, how business-minded I was, and a lot of people in his age bracket, the 20-somethings, they don't have that, you know what I mean? So the fact that you got a big brother that's doing big things, that's making moves, that's doing good business, that, you know what I mean, has character, his name means something. Anybody that's 20-something years old that goes somewhere, they want to know how to do it. And like, just like a step parent or just like a non-custodial parent, you can't teach a man how to be a man on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to see that routinely, and that's just kind of what he gravitated towards. And since then, I've been big bro.
Now, when I seen your brand like on the big stage, in the ring, I was amazed. But I do want to ask, how does the wins and losses affect the brand?
Honestly, I hadn't really seen it affect the brand yet. It's like I told him after that loss, because I don't know if anybody knows, even though it's the business side, like I fully manage Justin DeLoach. Like,
I
so,
didn't know that.
yeah, I fully manage Justin DeLoach. Any fight he does, like, I'm right there, helping him handle business. I'm handling things he can't see.
Mm-hmm.
And he even said before, one fight I missed, you know what I mean? Because I think my little girl was sick or something like that. One fight I missed, he even said, bro, you can't miss no more fights.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing goes right when you ain't there. Because again, I'm that. I think I put it on a social media post. A general handles things that his soldiers never see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't pay for that. Somebody has to genuinely care about you to basically fight wars that you ain't never even seen. That they don't even bring to you. They just handle it. You know what I mean? And keep it moving. They just make your life easier. Because I went to one of his fights when we were just cool before we started doing business. And I instinctively started doing things that needed to be done because nobody else was doing it. Everybody was cooling, everybody was having a good time. I'm like, why are you carrying your bag? Dude, you finna be fighting in a couple hours. Give me that bag. Like, when do y'all get this dude bag? You know what I mean? One of the sponsors called. Small things. He needed to make sure he got something embroidered on the shorts and it didn't get done. And I'm like, man, go ahead and cool out. I'll go to the mall, get in front, things that a manager should do. But if you don't have anybody there that's truly trying to keep your mind focused on what you got to do, what's in front of you, it's hard for a fighter to manage his business and manage his mind and body. You know what I'm saying? And it's real sensitive to put somebody in that position that's going to be completely transparent with you, let you see everything, don't hide nothing, don't pull no punches, take your phone calls, whatever. If it's bad business, don't talk about it. If it's good business, bring it to you, see what you want to do about it, whatever. And shout out to Fernando Bunch too. Fight Atlanta this weekend, coming tomorrow. Fernando reached out to me a couple of weeks ago. We hadn't solidified anything, got paperwork right yet, but Fernando liked the way I'm moving, and he said, "Hey, bro, I need you." So that's another fighter that I'm starting to manage. So that's taking off, and that's something that I didn't even intend on happening. It's just doing good business and treating people right. You know
now, I seen a post because you actually have a 9 to 5. I don't know if you call it a 9 to 5, but you actually kind of have a 9 to 5.
7 to 7.
7 to 7, right? Basically, you have a job. Is what I'm saying. So how are you able to balance all of those things?
Bro, it's an amazing, ever changing. I don't know if I would call it a talent or just pure determination and will. Because a lot of people that know me intimately know, you know what I'm saying, what I do 3-4 days a week, 12 hours a day, and it does take a lot of my time. But I finesse at the same time. I might be texting over here doing this, or I answer a call and I step out for a minute or whatever, and just make it work. And honestly, some nights I don't even sleep.
Yeah, you can't, because you be out of town. Like, you out of town and you working at 7 to 7. How does that even work?
We have, because a lot of things about Augusta Native, I take it so personal because every single garment that has ever been produced, I touched it some kind of way.
Dang.
Like literally with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
I assisted in the process or taught somebody something or did it maybe even did it myself. Some of the first ones, yeah, because like I said, I went out of town to learn all I needed to learn. But some night, like I may work a 12-hour shift, get off 7, 8 o'clock, go home, eat, and we'll jump in the lab and produce till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Take a nap and then drive to the airport in Atlanta, jump on a plane and be somewhere else going to a
nap, no sleep.
It's a grind. You know what I'm saying? Right. Jesus said the best hustlers don't sleep; they take cat naps. You know what I'm saying? So I can sleep when I die. What you need all that sleep for? Y'all people that sleep 8, 10, 12 hours for what? Dreams don't happen in the bed.
No, I'm telling you.
You got to go out and get them guys. So that's what it is.
I can't end it without saying this, man. Chavis is one of the guys, man. He hasn't really given us money like do this job for us, but he put us on so many people, man. We got loyal customers from him. We actually have a lawn care service, and we have loyal customers from this, man. So I really appreciate you. Me and my brother appreciate you for that. That's all. You still putting us on work. Still putting us on work.
Anybody, if I know or I feel I can judge your integrity as a business person, and like my social media following is like 4,300, 4,500 on Facebook, on Instagram, on the clothing line it's like 2,000-3,000. If anybody says who does lawn care, and I know somebody that does good quality integrity work, I'm gonna put my name on it. Now you can't mess that up. I'm just saying.
We ain't mess it up.
Somebody ain't gonna call his name. I ain't gonna call his name. He's a Glen Hill alumni. If I'm not mistaken, he's in my class, and I put him on a job, and that kind of looked a little shaky, but it finished well. I did business with him, and he messed it up.
See, man, you gotta get somebody from Georgia.
I did business with him, and he messed it up.
We think a little bit different.
Like the job ain't even done yet. That wasn't even a Glen Hills thing. That's a business thing. I'm like, bro, how I'm putting bread in your pocket all rip. You wasn't even finished with the job, and I paid it out. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even finished. Left trash at the site. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm like, man, come on, dude. Good business is everything. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. Your name is on it. You got to stand on it, ride with it. If it ain't right, you got to make it right until it is right. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something a lot of us lack. Like you hear all the time, black business owner this, black business owner that. And honestly, it's kind of sort of true. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can't judge every book by its skin because everybody don't do bad business. Proven by these two men sitting right here on this couch. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So
now I want to talk about what actually who do you look at? Like, what brands do you look at and be like, okay, I kind of get some ideas from them? Like, who are you inspired by?
Honestly, even though I kind of I wouldn't say beef with Hustle Gang or cool. I love T.I. But I might say something on Facebook like, y'all running around here wearing Hustle Gang when you got your own hustle division in your own city. Long story short, no disrespect to, you know what I'm saying, because he's a black man making it. This is a shot to my own city. T.I. will almost never come here and do anything for your kids, do anything for these schools, do anything for nothing that's representing this city. That man's heart is in Atlanta. That's just complete respect. So at the same time, why y'all buying all this coup to buy his next Ferrari or pay his mansion off when you could be supporting somebody that's in your own city? AugustaNative.com, RockyFresh.com, Run the Sack Up. You got brands right here. You know what I'm saying? And don't be afraid to see somebody else make it, because when somebody else make it, they could give back. That same person could employ your child. You know what I'm saying? Down the line. That same person could go to your school and buy all the books or whatever, because our hearts are here. So all I'm saying is, support your own people. But I look at the cool. Joe's Coney Island. There's a couple brands out there. 8 and 9. A lot of y'all might not know about that one. This brand out of Miami. Like I'm thinking about flying in there and meeting this guy. Like, where are you getting these garments from? But a lot of it is people ain't afraid to share the information. The game is to be sold, not to be told. So you might have to buy some drinks, buy a VIP or something. You know what I'm saying? You might have to smooth it a little bit, but at the same time, as long as you get the information's out there. So, but I look at a couple brands, and most of them are, our brands.
What's your end goal on this? Like, do you look into becoming a Sean John, 100 million, or are you looking to go into the Versace realm?
Honestly, I like to keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep it simple. My end goal is Augusta Native in the Augusta Airport. You know what I'm saying? Augusta Native in the mall and whatever, and whatever comes of that. You know what I'm saying? My end goal, honestly, is just is peace. It ain't necessarily a dollar amount. It's just being comfortable. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And I'm comfortable prior to Augusta Native because of career stuff. But at the same time, who don't want to be on their own schedule? You know what I mean? Who don't want to write their own ticket? Nobody wants to punch a time clock. I don't know how many of y'all.
Man, that was my next question. You keep beating me to my questions, man. You wrote on Facebook. You wrote on Facebook. You said, man, I think you said 2 years or something like that. That you plan on quitting your job?
Honestly, I plan on quitting my job January 1st.
January 1st. That's in stone. I'm gonna hold you to it now.
That's really my intention. That's what I'm hustling and grinding for. Even if I go just as needed, but at the same time, like, I've gotten to the point where, and it honestly is becoming an issue. I've outgrown being an employee. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with people who are employees and they're comfortable with that, because at the same time, we need that. No disrespect to nobody. Shit, who gonna hand me my biscuit at Popeyes if everybody's the boss?
That makes sense.
That just ain't even possible. It ain't.
I mean, that's a good
way.
It's
just being real. There's no disrespect to nobody that work at Popeyes, because I swear to God, I love that chicken. That's all I'm gonna say.
Y'all even get some flack on that one, boy.
I love that chicken. I love that chicken. That's just point blank. You know what I mean? But at the same time, that's just saying, no shot. Jay Rudolph, if I ain't mistaken, you need to get him on the couch.
Jay coming, man.
Jay is amazing. But that's just like saying, Jay, hell, that's his thing. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's independent, he do it on his own. He's still a boss, but his thing is food. So all I'm saying is just we need bosses, and we still need workers. But at the same time, mentally, I've outgrown being an employee. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
That's real.
And you just got to put yourself in a position to stand on what you believe in and what you see. And that's just it.
Anything else you want to put out there to the world?
That's it, man. Y'all can follow me on Facebook. Chavis Lawrence, Chavis, last name Lawrence. I think Bingo is back there. Instagram, Augusta Native Clothing. It's all out there. Follow my guy Justin DeLoach, Jip the Champ on Instagram. The whole city need to get behind that guy. He's going places, and again, his heart is right here. So don't worry about somebody winning. In Augusta, in my opinion, and this is no shot to anybody individually, because we're changing that mentality. This class of people is changing that mentality. Stop being scared to see somebody else win. stop. You know what I mean? Everybody can't be a boss, but if you see somebody going somewhere, support the move, especially if they're doing something that you need. You know what I mean? If they provide a service that you need, if they provide garments that you need, if they provide entertainment that you need, whatever, and it's quality, support it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you never know when that's gonna turn around, and you may turn around and you as a grandparent, your grandchild is Justin DeLoach's assistant. You know what I'm saying? You never know how that wheel is gonna turn, but if you put good energy out there, good energy will come back, and that's really it.
And that's crazy. He said that too, man. Like he's not just saying that. He's actually walking the talk, talking the walk. However you say it, man. And I'm gonna give this quick little story, then we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. The reason why I met Chavis is I was doing my Augusta on the Rise, and I was selling tickets. And Chavis reached out to me like, man, I want to buy a ticket. I don't know if he bought 1 or 2 tickets. He bought 2 tickets from me, and look, it came full circle. Like he supported me on Augusta on the Rise. Now he's on our show, but it came right back around. The support was given right back, man. So support means a whole lot. Again, I thank you so much, man. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. It's been another episode of On the Dirty Couch with the Blair Brothers, with superstar, man, designer clothing line, Augusta Native, man, Mr. Chavis Lawrence, man.
What's up, world? This is Chavis Lawrence, AugustaNative.com. That's my baby, biggest brand in the city. I'm sitting here on the dirty couch with the Blair Brothers. This is a severely dirty ass couch. Like, my ass hurts right now. I'm feeling like a spring or something up under me. I don't know what's going on over here, but we off in here and we doing this thing. Out. COS. Matos.